think that business leaders in this town have a record of banding together, of recognizing that we're stronger when we tell the story together. And the fact that they decided that the visitor industry was something to target 25 years ago now doesn't surprise me, but it's one more thing that I'm grateful for, that the business community back then had the vision to create something like this, and that they continue to support it today.
There's no question we're very fortunate to have the CVB that we have. Cities throughout the country would just love to have the commitment of a Convention Visitors Bureau that we have to the citizens of Sioux Falls. How lucky is that? Again, the quality of life of Sioux Falls, CVB is a big part of that.
They just bring so many people into town as far as conventions and sporting events. The soccer fields are full, softball diamonds are full, and what that does for Sioux Falls is, fill up the hotels with people from out of town. Those people have to eat someplace, so it helps me immensely, and basically brings dollars to Sioux Falls, which we can then build on the city even better, and hopefully these keep coming back.
So then we get things like a bigger convention center, we get things like the sports complex. Because we've attracted visitors and then we attract residents because of their efforts, that's why we have those things. That's why we have a pavilion that is in the black, because we're getting enough people to support that.
These events that seem to come, you hear in the paper that are like, oh wow, that's great, look at what's here, or oh, this is happening. And I think a lot of people think that it just happens kind of organically, but you don't see the hard work and what it takes to get these events. Everything from making sure we have enough hotel rooms to making sure that there's enough to do to bring these larger groups. And I think that that's something really great that the public doesn't know, that the CVB really helps contribute to actually help bring the large event or the businesses here.
They rally the troops, they educate, they bring everybody on board to sell our story, to welcome a group. When you see a national or regional convention come in, or an all-city soccer tournament and such, Terry and her team have educated the community that they're coming. There's been a press release. She talks about it at luncheons, so that everybody's on board, so that they can stack the deck, so they're properly staffed. They have enough product, that they are welcoming. You see on people's marquees, welcome. It's all encompassing.
Certainly having these national events, bringing people in from all over the country that maybe normally wouldn't think about coming to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Once they're here for 3 or 4 days and exposed to everything that we have to offer. So I think the CVB does a great job in really bolstering and growing the Sioux Falls economy.
I happen to be on the Air Service Committee with Forward Sioux Falls. And what we discovered after a lot of research is the reason we have the number of flights in here that we have every day is because of the number of people that fly. If we have more people that want to fly, we have more aircraft coming through here. That means that the CVB's contribution to that means that more people come here, more people leave here as visitors, allowing us to have more service for ourselves. That's a good thing for us moving forward.
Every time we hit a milestone and we get another public accolade of hitting a top 10 list or top 5 list or a #1 spot on all these different venues, the CVB is a part of that. It's in the fabric.
But we're seeing more business from the Chicago area, the St. Louis area, Washington, D.C. with the bus wraps that the CVB has done out there. So that is drawing interest. So we're seeing people come from the East Coast that they've seen the buses out there.
And I think we all know that those outside visitors coming to our city is really where the economic engine starts to heat up and really burn, bright red, because those people come into our communities and they spend money in not only just in our hotels, but when they buy gas or when they go out to eat or when they come to Jazz Fest. They're spending money that's going back into our community. And so the CVB is such an important part of making sure that our economy is strong.
I don't do a lot of advertising, but when I do advertise, I use the Visitors Bureau magazine. It's all I need. It's got everything, it's everywhere, and all the people that do come to town pick it up, they find me, and the story.
I knew that the CVB was in our corner, that they would help us bring business to our small coffee shop here downtown. And placing an ad in the visitor guide, I knew that people would find out about us, that were coming to town to visit. And so to have them in my corner is a great asset.
Here at the Butterfly House in Marine Cove, we wouldn't be able to do the advertising that we need to do because of our very small budget. We're a small nonprofit, so our advertising is very limited. The CVB helps us build awareness and bring in visitors from around the state, around the country, and around the world that we wouldn't be able to with the budget that we have.
But it always seems like we get a phone call or an email from them. They reach out to us and say, hey, we've got an idea of how to attract visitors, or we have visitors coming and we'd like you to be a part of a package or a promotion. And they're always thinking, they're always coming up with ideas, and they're always involving us.
CVB has been wonderful at promoting the events that we have out at the Pentagon and the sports complex. Again, really looking at that sports and entertainment district as being one of the next big places for growth in our community. Just again, another pipeline, if you will, to bring in people and dollars.
Sioux Falls CVB brings in folks from miles away, hundreds of miles away. They fly into the airport, and while they're here, that translates into a lot of money generated here in Sioux Falls, and that's everything from hotel rooms to meals in restaurants, shopping downtown or at the mall or any of the other places, filling the car with gas.
Every time there's an event that the CVB bring them to town, we are packed. And I'm sure when they go from here, they go to the store next door to me, they buy stuff. So it's like it is a gold mine.
I'll tell you what, the CVB is what really brings it together when we're talking about the visitor business in the city of Sioux Falls, when we're talking about tourism in the city of Sioux Falls, from the visitor center that we have at Falls Park, from the help. Yay! It's all about the CVB, man.
What does that sound mean, Jim?
It means money.
What happened here, Jim?
You know what? We've got another satisfied customer here in Sioux Falls.
You just sold another bike.
That's right, man. We did it. We just sold another motorcycle.
All right.
Somebody has to tell our story. Somebody that knows how to do it, that's a professional with people that really believe in the city of Sioux Falls, has to go tell that story. That's the CVB that we've got in our town.
It's a culture. They bring customers in and they make them their friends. They come in perhaps with a handshake and they leave with a hug. It's genuine hospitality that we don't want a one-time visit. We want to make it a repeat visit. We want them coming back to see us again, to visit old friends.
Looking back at the LPGA Symetra Tour, the Great Life Challenge that we hosted here in Sioux Falls happened because of the CVB. 2 years ago, Terry approached us about hosting it, and the next thing we know, we've got LPGA people in here. We signed a contract for 3 years. They helped us organize 300 volunteers for 5 days. 144 girls came into the Sioux Falls area that's never been here. 20 LPGA legends, David Faraday, and we really showcased it to the whole world as far as what Sioux Falls is all about.
It starts with someone visiting or someone spending money here, but at the end of the day, it makes lives better for myself and my husband and my kids.
The CVB is a group of people that know how to sell Sioux Falls, South Dakota year-round. And they don't do it by sitting behind a desk. They're out there meeting people in Washington, D.C., in Reno, Nevada, in Chicago, letting them know that this is the place to be. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the heart of America.